In a small, bustling town lived a young man named Ethan. Fresh out of college, he was full of dreams and aspirations. Armed with a degree in business administration, he envisioned a future where success would knock on his door. But life, as it is often, has other plans. Ethan ventured into entrepreneurship, pouring all his savings into a startup. His idea was promising, an app that connects local artisans with potential buyers. Despite his efforts, the business failed to gain traction. Customers were few and far between, expenses piled up, and within a year, Ethan was in debt. Determined to return, he tried his hand on various projects. He opened a cafe that closed in months. He even applied for corporate jobs. But after being rejected, his confidence was broken. After the failure of each one, slowly, self-suspicion, and he began to question his ability. One evening, sad and lost, Ethan wanders through a park where the sounds of children's laughter and the sight of couples strolling hand in hand add to his despair. Overwhelmed by the weight of his failures, he buried his face in his hands and sat on a bench. "Tough day, son," came a harsh voice. Ethan saw an elderly man with a kind smile and eyes that seemed to hold a lifetime of wisdom. He was dressed simply, with a small cap on his head and a walking stick in his hand. "Ethan, bad life, more than that." The old man sat down with a laugh. "Life is a way to try us, but tell us what is a problem." First he was hesitant, but there was some satisfactory about the man's presence. Slowly he opened, mentioning his failures, his low confidence and fear of frustration. The old man nodded occasionally and listened patiently to Athens. When Ethan finished, the man placed a hand on Ethan's shoulder and said, "Let me tell you a story. Once there was a farmer who wanted to grow a bamboo tree. He put the seeds and continued to drink water regularly every day. But even after a year, there was no signs of development. Nevertheless, the seeds showed no effect. By the third and fourth years, the farmer began to lose hope. Still, he continued to nurture it. Finally, in the fifth year, the bamboo sprouted, and within 6 weeks, it grew from 90 feet in length, increased more. The farmer felt a little deeper. While there was no outward growth in the first few years, the bamboo was busy developing a strong root system under the ground to support his extraordinary height. The old man looked at Ethan and smiled. "You, my boy, like this bamboo. Your struggle is preparing you for something great, but you must be patient, perseverance, and action." Ethan listened intently, the story echoing in Ethan's mind. "But what if I fail again?" he asked. "Failure is not the end," replied the old man. "It's a teacher. Every setback carries a lesson. Learn from it, adapt, and move on. And remember, success isn't just about hard work. It's about smart work, humility, and resilience." The words of the old man existed in Ethan's mind for a long time. He decided to step back and review his point of view. He began to analyze his failures, pointing out what was wrong in every effort. He realized that he was rushing into things without proper planning or research. With a new sense of purpose, Ethan decided to try again. This time, he started small. Instead of jumping into another business, he worked in a local marketing firm to gain experience. Next year, he worked hard, learned the complexities of the industry, and made a network of contacts. During his spare time, Ethan read books on entrepreneurship, attended workshops, and received guidance from experienced professionals. He also began to save money, vowed not to repeat his past financial mistakes. Eventually, an idea struck him, a platform that would help small businesses market their products effectively. Drawing on his experiences and the knowledge he had gained, Ethan carefully planned every detail. He made market research, developed a business plan, and contributed with a software developer to create a platform. The path of success. This time, Ethan's style was different. It launched its platform with a clear strategy, targeting local businesses and offering affordable marketing solutions. His efforts paid off, and within months, the platform gained traction. Small business owners appreciated the service and brought in more clients than expected. Ethan's confidence increased with every milestone. It increased its team, turned the profit into a business, and continued to adopt market requirements. In 3 years, its platform became the most reliable marketing solution for small businesses in the region. One day, walking through the same park where he met the old man, Ethan saw him sitting on the same bench. "Remember me?" Ethan asked with a smile. The old man looked up, his eyes bright with recognition. Ah, young bamboo, how are you? Ethan was sitting next to him, describing his journey from frustration to success. The old man listened to a proud smile. He said, "You have done good, son. But remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey. Stay humble, learn, and never forget the roots that keep you." Ethan shook his head and shouted with thanks. The old man's advice was a turning point in his life, and he vowed to act on it and helped others find their ways for success. Conclusion: Ethan's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, self-reflection, and wise counsel. Life's challenges may seem insurmountable, but with patience, resilience, and the right mindset, even the toughest obstacles can be overcome. Like a bamboo tree, real development is often below the surface, which is the basis for something unusual. Ethan learned that failure is not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter, filled with endless possibilities. And in the end, it wasn't just success that he achieved. It was a life of purpose, gratitude, and fulfillment.